Terrorism Advisory Bulletin is only about domestic. Anti-authority / anti-government violent extremists will continue to pose a significant threat to our homeland. Of note, DVEs, they exploit online forums to influence and spread violent extremist narratives. The ongoing global pandemic continues to exacerbate these threats. So what are the topics that they're talking about? The pandemic, the authoritarian response to the pandemic on social media, on online forums. That's the source of this threat, is anybody who's anti-authority, anti-government. Department of Homeland Security is also engaging industry partners to help identify and respond to the spread of disinformation, conspiracy theories, and false narratives on social media and other online platforms. That's right here in this Homeland Security Bulletin to all the sheriffs, that DHS is engaging with industry partners, that means Facebook, Twitter, Google, to help identify and respond to the spread of disinformation, conspiracy theories, and false narratives on social media and other online platforms. So what's misinformation? That's just anything that's opposing the authoritarian regime trying to shut you down and take your life away. If you just complain about the way the government's handling coronavirus, or you complain about how the government's handling anything else, DHS is prioritizing combating all forms of terrorism and targeted violence and increased information sharing as part of the national strategy for countering domestic terrorism. The department has taken several steps to include establishing a dedicated domestic terrorism branch within the Office of Intelligence and Analysis, forming the Center for Prevention, Program, and Partnership to provide communities with tools to help individuals before they radicalize to violence. And every one of these bulletins I've gotten since the beginning of the year talks about radicalization to violence. It mentions January 6th. And here's how they're going to do it: by increasing investments in grant programs to strengthen nationwide capabilities to protect against these threats. So what does that mean? That means sheriffs and police are going to get grant money so that when somebody identifies somebody saying something anti-authoritarian on social media, the sheriff can respond to that because there's strings attached to that grant money where you have to implement some federal priority.